The female employee deliberately exposed her lace and then showed her shoulders to her boss. Jack thought the girl was hinting at him, so he kissed her directly, but Jenny felt violated and immediately went to a law firm with her mother to sue Jack. When the lawyer heard that Jenny had been violated at work, immediately began calculating the compensation. They planned to extort a large sum of money from Jack. The lawyer said they could get $1 million in compensation. Jenny's mother was very tempted and urged her to sign quickly. However, what they didn't know was that a tragedy was about to unfold. Jack's wife received a lawsuit notice from the court, and only then did she learn that her husband had an affair. Already relying on medication to maintain her mental state, she was devastated. Even her daughter kept demanding that Jenny help her wash her hair while bathing. It turned out that Jenny not only handled Jack's work, but also sometimes played with his daughter. The daughter had a strong affection for Jenny. The daughter's actions completely shattered her mental state. In her delirious state, she accidentally drowned her daughter. After regaining her senses, the wife realized she had accidentally killed her daughter. Unable to accept the situation, she also took medication to end her life. When Jack returned home, he found his wife unconscious. He immediately called for emergency help, but then saw the lawsuit notice. Only then did he understand the reason behind it all. In a panic, he searched for his daughter. The worst thing Jack feared had happened. He held his daughter's body and wept bitterly. Meanwhile, the court was waiting for Jack to appear. When Jack arrived, he didn't say a word and simply signed the check according to the compensation requirements. At that moment, Jenny, feeling guilty, lowered her head. She hadn't expected Jack to pay the compensation so readily. Just as she was puzzled, the judge told her about Jack's tragic death. But what she didn't know was that Jack's revenge was about to begin. After receiving the compensation, the mother took her family to the beach for a vacation. While Jenny was fetching water, she unexpectedly saw Jack there as well. She wondered what Jack was doing there, but in the blink of an eye, Jack had disappeared. When she returned to the beach, she saw that her brother had drowned. Jenny's brother is a lifeguard. He just had an accident while rescuing someone in the sea. Unexpectedly, Jack was also present. Jenny looked at Jack in horror. In the blink of an eye, Jack had disappeared. She finally realized that the revenge had begun. Jenny regretted her past actions and wrote an apology letter to Jack, but Jack had no intention of sparing her or her family.
I love you, Dad.
That day, Jenny's parents were celebrating their wedding anniversary at home and had prepared a mushroom pie. Soon after, her brother called to tell her that her parents had accidentally eaten poisonous mushrooms and were now in the hospital being treated. By the time Jenny arrived at the hospital, her father had already died from the poisoning. Her mother had been saved but was now in a vegetative state. Jenny deeply regretted her past actions.